What up, what up, what up? What's up, everybody? All right, what up, what up? Hey, this is Phillip Williams. I know this is not our regular time, which is normally 2 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. But first of all, let me just say this. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Those that are out there that are watching, I hope you enjoy this day today. The reason why I'm going live early today is because I want to be able to celebrate the rest of the day with my wife, my lady. And so we've been married for 20 years and I just want to, hey, we're just going to just take some time and chill. So I figured, hey, I better get on here and jump on. I'm just trying to be consistent, make sure I'm getting on here every time I'm scheduled. So I really wanted to just get on and just just share my thoughts initially and just even hear from other people about the Super Bowl halftime show. And I'm gonna be flat out honest. I did not watch the Super Bowl. I just didn't. I didn't have it in me to like really even give it any attention this year. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I haven't watched a whole lot this year, the NFL. But I just didn't have a whole lot of interest. So, but I did. I watched a couple. A couple plays, and maybe I probably watched a quarter, right, of the game, and then the tail end. But I didn't really watch the whole game, but I did watch most of the halftime show, and I can get into my thoughts with that. But yeah, I want to hear from other people, and so whether you watch this live or you watch this later, chime in, post your comments. If you share your thoughts on what you thought about it, I'm gonna share my thoughts about it. Now I'll preface this that, well, I'll just start out by saying this. The music was amazing. The music was incredible. I mean, obviously, that era of music, that's really where I grew up, like other people my age. I'm 41. How old am I? 41, right? I'll be 42 this year. And like, I grew up, now mind you, I'm a church kid, right? Grew up in my household. My dad's a pastor, and I had to be sneaking to listen to this music anyway. But man, it's just something that, it's a part of my life, part of my childhood. And I can remember, man, like listening to the music and stuff, and like, man, just hearing that last night, it took me back. I don't know about anybody else. I'm sure it was thousands and thousands, millions of people had the same experience last night where they just kind of went back to 1990, 97, right? It was crazy. The music was incredible. Fast forward, look, man, I'm a believer in Christ. I'm saved, filled with God's Spirit. I'm a pastor. And so, a lot of, what that music represented, I don't associate with any of that anymore. I've been set free from all of that stuff. So there were certain things in the show. It was like, okay, yeah, let me flip the channel real quick too, so they can finish doing what they're doing. But, for the bare bones of it, like, I was like, man, that was some really amazing music back then. And it's like, I don't know what they're putting out now, but that time frame, and it really influenced my ear as far as music. There's a lot of other music that I used to listen to, but that was, West Coast hip hop, that music, man, like that really influenced a lot of my style. So a lot of the music that y'all have heard me create, I was influenced by Dr. Dre. I was influenced by, those different producers of that era, DJ Quick and all those guys. I mean, that influenced the way I even create music today. And so it was just tripped out, man, to see that. And I got to thinking about that, in retrospect, as far as, as a pastor, as a leader, it's like, man, we gotta, if we're gonna reach these kids, these young people, we have to be willing, because I know that there are churches, there are people who are not willing to even pay attention to hip hop or any, that music genre, that type of music. And I just encourage leaders to, at least pay attention so that you know what's influencing your kids, right? So that you know what's influencing, the youth in your churches and because if you're not paying attention, like you are, man, your head is in the clouds. Now, I'm not saying get into, gangster rap and get into all this worldly stuff. What I'm saying is at least be aware of what's going on so that you can know how to combat that and influence the kids in a positive way. And sometimes you might have to change up your music style to be similar in a way that you engage with young people. I came across the article, and I'm just going. So if you chime in, if you jump on the live and you have a comment, I'll be looking to acknowledge your comment. But I went across the article this morning, and it's written by Holy Culture. If you go to, it's holyculture.net. They have an article there, and I'll just pull it up. It's kind of cool because the headline of it really kind of speaks to what I'm talking about now. Let's see. The headline is 3 reasons church leaders should pay attention to Christian hip hop. All right, that's holyculture.com. And in the article, it basically lays out and kind of gives these basic reasons why, like, church leaders should really pay attention to what's going on and actually see hip hop, holy hip hop, as an opportunity, a tool to actually reach young people. And so, like, the first statement in there, it basically says Christian hip hop stresses righteous living and praising the Lord, but that hasn't garnered it many endorsements from the church. Many consider hip hop and the church incompatible, no matter what the subject matter of the lyrics. A consequence, no doubt, of mainstream hip hop's reputation for proudly affirming street culture and lewd living, whether you judge Christian hip hop by the content of its character or the flavor of its roots. It's no secret that many younger churchgoers are tuned into this modern musical form, as it is a more relatable expression of their hearts in the world outside of Sunday services. that leads to these 3 reasons why church leaders should be paying attention to Christian hip hop. And that's really the point that I'm trying to bring out, is that, as believers in Christ, God is, he's made us new creatures, right? We're new creatures in Christ. And so, we're in this world, we're not of this world, all that, absolutely. But I believe that there are people who are not where you at yet. They're not where I'm at yet. And I think that, especially our young people, we need to be willing to be able to package our message in a way that is going to be relatable, so that we can win young people over. And I'm going to be honest with you, the traditional stuff that we've been doing is not it. Now here we are 30 years later. Now, that explanation on this article, that was me, right? That was me as a young person. Here I am, I'm a preacher's kid being influenced by, West Coast gangsters, right? West Side, right? The Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and Tupac and all these guys, and I'm being influenced by that. And man, shout out to my father, because he actually realized the value of being able to have music that was able to be relatable and that had a good beat, and you could put some lyrics to it, put some rap lyrics to it, and it'd be able to minister to young people. And so very early on, like in the late 80s, early 90s, my father, who ministered, he was the pastor of our church for over 30 years. He was like the only preacher at that time that was cool with having Christian rappers, at least in our area, the only preacher in our area. And I'm in Midwest Illinois, so Northern Illinois. And like our town, it was like everybody was like against that. And but hats off to my father. I mean, like, he really was open to that. And we had Christian rappers. When I was a kid, me and a couple buddies, we had a Christian rap group, and we would create songs. It kept us busy. It kept us out of trouble. And we were able to express our love for God in a form of music that we were able to relate to, and other people in our church, and other kids in our church were able to relate to, and even the adults. And so, I think we have kind of gotten away from that and went some other direction, in a lot of churches. And some have just kind of went a whole nother direction, just fall off the deep end, like we just gonna be just like the world. And then, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, being open to adjust and make your music and make, your way of relating with other people, especially young people, in a way where you can really connect with them, right? Because that old school, that ain't gonna cut it for a lot of kids, especially when they not growing up in church. They don't know nothing about that, right? So anyway, I'm on here, man. I'm on my soapbox today, but I just wanted to jump on today and just talk about it real quick, because I know it's a hot topic. A lot of people are talking about it online. They're talking about this Super Bowl, this halftime show. And I figured I'd jump on and just share my 2 cents. Again, it's just my opinion, just my 2 cents. But I don't know. I was impacted by, by the show to a point, to a limit, right? If anything, it made me realize, like, man, I ain't that old. I'm 41, about to be 42. Hey, I can still get out here and do something, right? I'll maybe not grab the mic and rap, but I'm doing my music, and I'm gonna keep doing it, and I'm gonna stay in my lane, right? Because there are other producers out there. They do all the newer stuff, and I can do some of that. I can do that, But there's others that can do it better than me, But what I can do, humbly speaking, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what I'm able to do. And so, it was kind of nice seeing Dre out there on the keys, and and it was like, okay, yeah, that's good music. So at any rate, just wanted to jump on and throw my 2 cents in. It's been 15 15 minutes in. Listen, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It helps my channel out a whole lot. You know, I got a goal to reach 2,000 subscribers this year. So that's the goal. And so, you know, when you catch this video, man, please drop a comment, hit the like button if you like it. Or if you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. It don't make me no difference. I just want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts as well. So listen, thanks for checking out the live, checking out the video. And hey, once again, we're going to be on here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And so, you know, my goal is to be consistent and get on here continually. And the more interaction, the more people get on, the more people connect and jump on and talk with me, the better the show will be, the better the live will be. And so, yeah, man, that's really what it is. So listen, if you haven't subscribed, let me just say this, that 80% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribers, right? So if you like this content, go ahead and subscribe. Like, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be putting out information. I'm gonna be putting out tips. I'm gonna be sharing, talking about music, talking about ministry, talking about marketing, talking about all those things. And so if you want to get more of that type of content, then definitely just show up Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I would love to have you be on and we just chop it up. All right. So listen, this is Philip Williams, WillJamsBeats.com. Thank you for tuning in. God bless. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.